Hey y'all, this is Gunny Boy here today. Today I just want to do a piece on this jewel right here, the Springfield Model 84C. This is a bolt action 22. It shoots 22 short, 22 long rifle. Same thing as every other 22. This gun is actually pretty unique. This, as you can tell, this is not a new gun. You know, there's no place to put a scope. It's just open sights, and you can probably tell the stock is pretty worn on it. This gun was actually made, I believe, between 1944 and 1946. It's made by Springfield. Springfield makes some of the best firearms I've ever seen. So, you know, it's still working today. So, you know, Springfield's got to be good. What's cool about this is it actually uses a 10-round sort of banana mag sort of thing. It's kind of hard to get in, but kind of have to push that in there. Right there, so you know you have that. Then the trigger. This is kind of interesting. Not sure about this, but you can see it's really wobbly. So kind of worries me a little bit when I shoot it. But this is kind of interesting. I've never really seen a safety do this before. Really jerk that trigger forward. As you can tell, it's locked up solid. One thing about the bolt that I don't like, I think it's just because it's an old gun. I don't know if every other Springfield model 84C has had this, but when I open it up, something will pop out. It's a snap cap. I highly suggest, if you have a 22, that you buy it, because the firing pin is extremely weak and will break if you do not have the firing pin hitting something when it's empty. Do not dry fire a 22 or a shotgun. They are extremely weak triggers. That's kind of a good extractor too. I mean, if you saw that spinning a bunch and landing right there, it's not a bad extractor. But right here, this is the bolt. To get it out, you just need to press the trigger in and then push the bolt out. A lot of bolt action to do that. A lot of them, like Mausers, and most of them nowadays actually just have it thing right here that you push in or pull out or some. But a thing with the bolt here, I think it's just old, but every now and then when I'm firing it, a lot of times this part, you can tell where the Mausers do this. I'm pretty sure most of them do it too, where this section right here goes up back to where it usually goes, because when you have it locked up, just close up, this part is on the bottom. That little, where it kind of goes in like there, like a little cove area, that's on the bottom, and when you fire, that goes down, pushes the firing pin forward, comes out there. That's how you work a gun, basically, but you probably already knew that. But yeah, this problem I have is when every now and then this won't lock up, it'll go back down to where you can't push it back in, so you have to completely get the bolt out. Then you have to have either like a pair of pliers, or if you have really strong thumbs, push it back in place right here, but that gets tiring, and you know, it just kind of takes a toll. But let's see if I can get it back in. Sometimes it's a little sticky. But, you know, it's a good bolt. Really, you know, bolt actions are extremely easy to use. No, you know, no fancy moving parts or anything. Just one simple shear, pull back, push forward, and close. You know, what's easier than that? Now, I want to talk about the sights real quick. Actually, before I talk about the sights, this is pretty cool. The nut right here, you unscrew this, take this out, then you can take the entire action off of it. But you also have to unscrew these, the trigger handle, the trigger guard. Thank you. You have to unscrew that, and then you can take it all out for cleaning. But as you can tell, where this is, right up on the barrel. So I've never taken it apart. I don't know if it actually connects to the barrel, but that can have a problem with accuracy. As you can tell, this does look like it's free floating. If you look at some of the spots right there, it does look like it could be free floating. But real quick, let me talk about the sights. It's just your classic old, regular open iron sights. You know, I think dovetail. I think it is. I can't really remember. Yeah, that's the click right there. Pull the trigger. The front sight's pretty unique. As you can tell, you don't really see front sights like this. You have all like the True Glow and fancy night sights and all this sort of stuff. This is just a regular brass bead. It looks a lot, if you look at it, you'll notice it looks a lot like a regular lever action gun. Like the sights for lever action, like Marlin 336 or Winchester 94. If you notice, it looks a lot like one of those. Sorry, it's kind of bad quality, but right there. There we go. Barrel on this thing is really long. I've never really seen a barrel on a gun this long before for a 22 anyway. I've shot plenty of guns that have long barrels like this, but never on 22. So this is probably like a 24 or 26 inch barrel. It's a good sized barrel. So that's basically this gun. If you know more about it, I'd like to learn some more. So if you know more about this gun, let me know. Email, or like send me a message or comment or something, because I'd like to learn more about it. I'm having trouble researching this. But if you can find out more about it, please let me know. This is Gunny Boy. Have a nice day.